And of course I went, yeah, sure, you know, like that. And of course I had no idea what I was getting into. And we trained 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. We only had Sundays off. And
that was your job.
that was our job.
8 hours a
And by the
day.
way, once we started shooting, these guys were off camera the whole time.
Saying
And
no.
No, the minute Rob yelled cut, if there was a turnaround,
practice.
or scene change, whatever, they would grab us and we'd just rehearse. So while the rest of the cast were hanging out, having a great time, Mandy and I and Chris Guest were out there training every single day.
I need to
Yeah.
ponder just a couple seconds more, because you can say we trained 8 hours a day and then people hear it and it registers only so much. I'm afraid we're going to need to make a finer point of this, because it's inconceivable not to use such a wonderful word from the film and book title. It is truly inconceivable that you would just learn to fence for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week.
Yeah.
It's called acting.
It's crazy. I mean, it makes sense that you would be proficient enough to be believable in a film had you done that. So how many weeks of 8 hours a day? 5 days a week?
Well, that was 3 weeks before we started shooting. And then, like I said, once we started shooting,
Yeah, it's every break.
it was every break we had. And then
The entire film?
The entire film. And if we weren't shooting, if we had a day off on the call sheet, our call time was back to 8 a.m., you know, going to work out with
And
these
I'm not
guys.
going to ask you to complain, because an actor should never be heard or seen complaining about anything. But at some point it must have been,
It was,
right? A little bit?
it was hard work. I won't lie to you. It was hard work.
Not just hard work, but at some point,
Yeah.
well, initially it must have been fascinating.
Well, it was.
I'd like
because
to
these
think it
guys
was
were incredible. By the way,
fascinating.
these guys were in their 60s and they were brilliant. I mean, brilliant. I remember there was one day where I thought I was feeling kind of cocky, and I kind of went to Peter Diamond, go ahead and disarm me. And I didn't finish the word me, and he went like that. On the ground, and he goes, "You were saying?" And that's how brilliant these guys were. They were just incredible. They were just incredible. We were very lucky to have them.
Now, Rob then had to go find your princess, and he was on the show. He told the story. It's been told about the endless search.
Yes.
Not quite as easy as finding you.
Or finding Robin Wright.
Not only is it the titular, who doesn't enjoy that word, character, but as Rob spoke about on the show, the innocence and then strength of the character would only be as authentic as necessary in the hands of the perfect choice, not just a choice, not just the 12 award-winning actresses who came to him and said, "Please hire me."
Right, right.
They lined up.
They did.
So, how about your first meeting with Robin?
Oh, it was hilarious. They'd spent about 6 months looking for her, and she wasn't cast until about 2 weeks before we started shooting. That's how nervous they were. She met with Goldman in New York, and Rob was still in England looking for English actresses, because he'd hired me, and he thought, well, I want British actors to play these roles. And Goldman met with her, and she read for him, and he got on the phone. The minute she left, he got on the phone and he said to Rob, "Listen, this is it. She's it. You're never going to find anyone. I wrote the book. I wrote the script. She is it."
Wow.
And Rob was like, "What? Who? Where?" And that was it. We put her on a plane. And she was doing Santa Barbara at the time, which was a daytime soap opera.
Daytime soap opera.
And they wouldn't let her out of her contract. And Rob and Norman Lear had to persuade Santa Barbara to let her out. I think they added an extra year to the contract, but they let her out, which was lucky for us, because I mean, she's brilliant in the role, you know?
Oh, it's ridiculous.
The first time I met her, I was walking around Shepperton with Rob. And Rob, as you know, has a wonderful sense of humor. And Rob, I said to him, "So have we finally found Buttercup yet?" He goes, "Oh, have we found Buttercup? Oh my God, wait till you meet her. She's amazing. This gal, she's on this show, Santa Barbara. It's a daytime soap. Don't let that fool you. She's incredible. Goldman, she read for Goldman. He freaked out. And I met her. She's unbelievable." And literally as he said that, Robin came up the steps and literally was right there. And he goes, "Hey, Robin, Carrie, this is Robin, the girl you're gonna fall in love with." She went, "Oh, Rob, please," like that, you know? And of course, she's stunningly beautiful.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Right? And
Really not fair to the others.
Funny as all heck. Few people know what a wicked sense of humor Robin has. She's so funny and has an incredible laugh. And
The two of you are so young, though.
we were just kids, and I thought this is going to be great. I mean, she knows Monty Python,
Huge PV.
right?
Wow.
She's beautiful. She's talented. She's funny. I'm thinking, I got it made, you know.
Yeah.
So she was amazing. I mean,
Right.
we had the best time. My goal was to make her laugh pretty much every day.
Sure, please.
Here's a picture of how crazy our days were.
Did I put it in upside down?
No, it's okay. Right here, you can see. There's Can you see that? My goal was to make a laugh every day.
And there she is laughing.
That's it.
Tilt forward or back, guys, for the camera. Yeah, great.
There you go. And so that was my goal.
Yeah.
And I achieved it. So I can't remember a day without laughter on that movie, really. For all of us.
How long rehearsal for the two of you just meeting, and now you're going to play these ridiculous characters and their relationships to each other? How long are you able to rehearse and to really get to know each other?
Not long.